So when you're looking at the quality stick and the way they made it, this is what I love to call the slim stick. And the reason why is because this stick is quite slim. And the quality, I'm very satisfied about it already. Because it got a metal body. Because some of these devices coming with this plastic, fantastic, cheap, horrible feel of a shell. And this time, it's very nice. The decal they are using is just like a very thick sticker. And if you're going to get some issues with it, you can always replace them if they are selling them loose. But take consideration, parts like these are very hard to find. Okay, so when it comes to the joystick and the buttons, it's always the question what you're going to get. Sometimes they're sounding like the expensive Sandwich edition. I personally prefer to buy these. They're like a couple of dollars more, but you're going to get a better joystick. You can compare this like an okay quality. Like a very long travel. It also isn't a very long stick. And of course it has the ball top. The button already shown you like the basic quality, long travel, and the same goes for these. But this one, like the small editions, don't have the click, just a long travel. Okay, so the 6-button layout is for most arcade games more than enough, and also for 8-bit, 16-bit. But I personally prefer to have the 8-button, and the reason why, if you like modern games, you just need to have more buttons. And if you want to connect this thing to your PC and use it like just a stick itself, yeah, an 8-button is in my opinion a must-have. So for this version we're going to get 2 buttons, one for the coin and other one for the start for player 1. Over here we're going to get start for player 2, and here we're going to get the pause button. This is what we're going to need if you want to just go back to the main menu. And some of these Pandora's boxes even have the option for a quick load and quick save menu. Alright, so let's open it up. There are only a couple of screws that you need to remove so you can flip over the case. So like the slim editions are a little bit difficult to open simply because there are sometimes more screws and there is no hatch that opens this up. So you just need to wiggle around and just lift the top cover up. I just wanted to show you how you need to open it up. It's just by lifting up the top cover. Normally we're going to get like a special hatch over here so we can just flip it open, put a screwdriver in it like this, and you can just leave it open. It's super easy for maintenance. So over here we're going to get the cable tree, which you can see over here goes to the button and the joystick. It's a super easy construction, and what I like about it, so if you want to upgrade it with a different Pandora box, I think it will not be a big issue. Okay, so when you're looking at the buttons and the joysticks, you can replace this one with just a semi joystick. You just need to remove the cable over here, then you remove the 4 nuts and you can just pop it out. Super easy, easy peasy. The buttons, the same story, just basically you press the side things and it just pop them out, and that is. Okay, so the main board, here's where we're going to get really interesting, and this is not in a good way. So first of all, it comes with a very tiny, little bitty speaker, and they are like the cheapest of cheap you can get. Then we're going to get the Pandora's box. This Pandora's box, I've reviewed them in different names, because this is more like a weird Android box they converted into a Pandora's box. Which between the game, you're going to get a small preview over there. All the way up, this is the all list. So all the games are basically in this list slapped together. We have a categorized system. This device has support for PSP, Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation 1 and 64, NES, Super NES, Game Boy Classic, Color and Game Boy Advance. They still didn't fix the Mega Drive with the Xbox 360 logo. Sometimes they fix it, sometimes they don't. It's kind of weird. We're having here the PC Engine. So we're having a lot of different systems that can run on it, and also the MAME stuff. So I'm very curious how are the performance of the board. I think I already know. For the people who didn't know, I don't know. Let's try some games. Pandora box I boot up, it still got this same issue. Oh, Cyberwolf! And it will run like shit. Let the frame drops begin. I must say this time it is not that bad. But still, it glitches from the select screen.
Get ready, 5!
I have seen some shitty emulation, but this is not that bad in my opinion. Stay down. Next up. But you can see that we're going some weird stuff with the brightness. So when he came in more like going all brightness up and then it goes down. It's not like it should be. See, this is what I mean, man. Good speed, messy emulation.
Only the strongest will be chosen.
Can you see the darkness of the abyss?
I'm not afraid anymore.
Battle 1. Fight! Bring out! Battle 2. Fight!
Alright, the final test for Maim. Raiden. But so far so good. Let's see how the joystick works. Oh, for a Sonic clone it's not bad. Absolutely, flawless victory. Okay, let's take a close look at the settings. The settings not really special when you're looking at all the Pandora's box I've reviewed. For the people who didn't know, we have in key settings, coin, exit mode. You can set it to, let's say, pressing start in coin, long press menu. We're having auto exits, so if you don't play the game, we said later, after 3 minutes it will be automatically go to the main menu. You can disable it if you want to. Select mode, image optimization, it was set to HD when I was playing, so main. And to be honest, I just like to put it on disabled. There is no aspect ratio. And in my opinion, there is not a lot of stuff that is new to this. So we have in here game settings, and it does basically the same stuff like removing games, adding games, but you can't add games because we need a program for that. That's called Pandora. So when it comes to the Pandora's box and the jungle behind it, it's always so fascinating how creative they are. I mean with this, like when you're looking at the pros and cons, and we're looking at other devices from the RRTV 80S lineup, you can see like there are a lot of differences. The casing, the way they are using in different Pandora's box. But when it comes to the performance, it's all the same. In this case, it's more like how much do you pay for it? And in the end, it's more like what kind of performance. Oh wait, the performance is mostly all the same. So it's more like purely the casing. So yeah, let me know what do you think of this. What do you think of the casing and the performance? I want to thank you for watching. Consider subscribing, hit the bell, become one of the Wicked family. And I will see you in the next video.